Hello, Professor. Welcome to my presentation. My name is Nguyen. Today I will talk about corruption problem of Argentina. This is the table of content. There are 5 parts in my presentation, so let's begin. The first part of my presentation is what is corruption? Corruption is the abuse of interest power for personal gain or the dishonest or unethical conduct by individuals in position of authority or influence. It typically involves the misuse of public or private resources, bribery, embezzlement, fraud, nepotism, favoritism, or the other form of illicit practice. Corruption can occur in various sectors, including politics, government institutions, business, judiciary, law enforcement, education, healthcare, and more. It undermines the principle of fairness, transparency, and accountability, and can have severe social, economic, and political consequences. Let's turn to the second part. The second part is Argentina Corruption Index. Argentina had a corruption index rating of 38 in 2023, which is not the best rating since 2019. Its 2019 corruption index of 45 is very high if one compare it to other Latin American countries, although it is well below more developed countries. The third part of my presentation is major problem of corruption in Argentina. The first problem is embezzlement of public funds, misappropriation and misuse of public funds intended for public welfare and development, bribery and kickback, illicit payment made to public officials or politicians in exchange for favorable treatment, contract, or influence, political patronage and nepotism, the practice of appointing individuals based on personal connection rather than merit, leading to misuse of public resources and favoritism. Next slide is lack of transparency in public procurement, non-transparent practice in awarding government contract, leading to inflated cost, substandard quality and opportunity for corruption, money laundering, illicit activity used to legitimize and concern the origin of illegally obtained funds, often linked to corruption and organized crime. Whistleblower protection, insufficient safeguard and support for individuals who expose corruption, leading to fear or retaliation and reluctance to report. Lack of effective enforcement, inadequate investigation, prosecution, and punishment of corrupt individuals, contributing to a culture of impunity. The last one is public trust and perception. Widespread perception of corruption arrests public trust in institutions, hamper economic growth, and undermine social cohesion. Let's turn to the next part. Part 4, way to reduce corruption in Argentina. Strengthening legal framework, enhance existing anti-corruption law, ensure the effective implementation and increase penalty for corrupt practice, improve coordination among law enforcement agencies and the judiciary, to impede corruption investigation and prosecution, promoting transparency, enhance transparency in public administration, procurement processes, and financial transactions, political will and leadership, foster political commitment to combat corruption at all levels of government, encourage political leaders to lead by example, promote transparency, and hold corrupt individuals accountable. Independent oversight institution, strengthen and empower institutions responsible for preventing and investigating corruption, such as anti-corruption office, ensuring their independent and adequate resources. Whistleblower protection, establish mechanism to protect incentivize whistleblowers to report corruption, ensuring their safety and providing legal safeguards against retaliation. Strengthening professional ethics, improve the capacity and professionalism of public institutions, including judiciary, law enforcement, and public administration, through training program and merit-based appointment, promote a culture, integrity, and ethics in both the public and private sector. Media freedom, encourage active participation and civil society organizations, journalists, and investigating journalists in monitoring corruption, exposing cases, and holding the government accountable, protect media freedom, and support investigative journalism. Strengthening financial system, enhance measures to prevent money laundering, and strengthen financial transparency, promote cooperation between financial institutions and government authorities in identifying and combating illicit financial flow. And the last part of my presentation, part 5, conclusion. Corruption remains a significant challenge in Argentina, affecting various sectors and undermining trust in public institutions. The country has taken steps to address corruption through legal reform, the establishment of anti-corruption agency, and international cooperation. Addressing corruption requires sustained effort and multifaceted approach, and the active involvement of government, civil society, private sector, and citizens. Monitoring progress, evaluating the effectiveness of implementing measures, the making necessary adjustments are essential for bringing about meaningful change. My presentation here is over. Thank you for listening.